What is going on, guys? This is the Inside the Blue podcast, episode number 17, and tonight we're breaking down the Rangers' Game 1 victory over the New Jersey Devils at the Prudential Center, and man, oh man, is it nice to win Game 1. Winning 5-1 over the New Jersey Devils. Just great hockey from the Rangers. There was so much I liked about this game. There wasn't many critiques from this game either. I thought the Rangers played really good from the drop of the puck. And in particular, I think Barclay Goodrow had an amazing game. Probably, honestly, one of my 3 stars of tonight, with just what Barclay Goodrow, did. His impact tonight was just super good. And blocking shots, I think he had 3 block shots in this game or something like that. He was everywhere on the ice, even causing some stuff with Severus in a bit. Just Barclay Goodrow was outstanding tonight. That's what I need out of Barclay Goodrow. That fourth line altogether was really good, with BZ, Mott, and Barclay Goodrow. And, Barclay Goodrow, he's a 2-time Stanley Cup champion with the Tampa Bay Lightning, so, bringing that type of experience is very huge in a tight series versus New Jersey. And, New Jersey, they're a super fast team. Hughes was flying all over the ice. Even Timo Meier had a few crashes to the net, but, Igor Shesterkin was outstanding. But, with Jack Hughes, he is just what, Jack Hughes is. He's, arguably a top, 5 center in the league this season, with what he did, just breaking, tons of records and having a really strong season. And he had the only goal tonight for the New Jersey Devils on a penalty shot. That call, it's interesting to me. I really didn't like the call, but, that's just something the refs are going to call, and you got to get over it. It's tough that it was Jacob Trouba, the captain, but, Igor Shesterkin letting the goal. It was a really nice shot from Hughes. Nothing you could do there. Hughes all alone. I'm not mad about that. The defense was great tonight. New Jersey couldn't get much going on that power play. It was really tough for them to set up, and that's what the Rangers defense needs to do. You cannot let that team set up. They got so many, weapons on that team, and they're just a super fast and skilled team. And, they didn't show a lot of that tonight, but they definitely showed some signs that this is a super fast team. And if you're gonna if they're gonna create a lot of turnovers, you could be in for a rude awakening. With how fast this team is, and their transition is one of the best in the league. But, let's break down these periods, period by period. To start, Rangers getting 2 goals in the first period. One of them, Vladimir Tarasenko, at 4:58 elapsed time. Miller and Panarin getting the assist on that. And it's good to honestly see, Keandre Miller getting an assist, getting some points on the board, this is Keandre Miller's second playoffs, and I thought he had I thought he was good. I thought, the things that he did were really good. And I just, Miller struggled a lot in the, second half of the season. I thought, he just wasn't the same player. He was creating a lot of turnovers. I think he had a few turnovers tonight, but I wasn't really mad with, honestly, any of the defensemen. And, Adam Fox was really good tonight, like really good. 4 points, all 4 of those are assists, and especially on that Lindgren goal, that was just amazing passing. And, it was also good to see Ryan Lindgren get a nice goal. He's one of those players when, he scores, everyone's super happy. Like, Lindgren's not that guy that's going to score a ton of goals. He's really just your stay-home defenseman, and that's what they brought him in to do. That's just what Ryan Lindgren's game is. Stay-home defenseman, tough as nails. He's not really a scorer, but when he scores, a type for sure. And also Chris Kreider getting his first of 2 goals tonight. First goal, 9:30 elapsed time. Panarin got his second assist on that one, and Adam Fox got an assist as well. And that was probably, honestly, in my opinion, the Rangers' best period. Just with what they created in that period, they were just outstanding. Kreider's goal, and even Tarasenko's goal, those are the guys you want scoring. And, Kreider had 2 goals in this game and, really showed that he's built for the playoffs. When it's playoff time, that's when Chris Kreider rises his game. And, I mean, there wasn't much that I didn't like about that period. Just dominant. And that's what I want from the Rangers. If they can keep that play up and even improve it in some areas, man, oh man, this could be a really good series for the Rangers. And, game 1, I don't take, it lightly, but I don't take it strongly. I take, it's a game 1. Whatever happens in game 1 happens in game 1. I feel like game 2 is going to be a harder game to win than game 1. But if you can go up 2-0 against New Jersey heading back to the Garden, that is huge. And, if you're a Devils, fan, you want to win game 2 and not go down 2-0 to the Garden. Because, it's a really hard place to play at the Garden. Once Baby O'Reilly comes on, it's really tough. But, I thought period 2, that's when the Devils, upped their game a bit, getting a lot more chances. But Igor was there to stop him, Tons of chances in that period, but that's also when Ryan Lindgren had his goal. That was assisted by Adam Fox, who had his second assist at that time, and also Filipino getting his first assist of the playoffs as well. And that Adam Fox and Ryan Lindgren pair is super good. You put them against the top guys, and they played really well. I thought, honestly, every single defenseman played really good. And also, I like Nico Mikkola's game. Nico Mikkola had a really solid game, I thought. That diving play on Jack Hughes was nice. His stick was good. I thought he played a really good defensive game. And, that's just what the Rangers need. If they can play really good defensively in Igor Shesterkin's on the defensive zone, it can be really good for them. That's what I want from them. Play good defense because this is a fast team. And if you give up the puck at the blue line, this team can go the other way and score quickly. Even when the Rangers were up 2-0, I still felt this team needed another goal to go up 3-0, and eventually they went up 4-0. But that was it was a really, really good game from the Rangers. And Igor, he stood on his head. 27 saves tonight. The only goal he allowed was a penalty shot to Jack Hughes. It was a nice shot, like I said earlier. That's Jack Hughes, and he had an opportunity to score. I think in that game, but Igor Shesterkin stopped him. But Hughes gets the better of him on the penalty shot, and this was a near perfect road game. You can't really have a perfect playoff game, but this was a game that the Rangers needed to win. This is a game that everybody played well. Every single guy played well. Gallant rolled 4 lines. Igor played well. Everybody played well, and that's what Gallant wants. They want to run 4 lines and to just pump these guys and foot on the gas at all times, and that's what they gave. And it also, another thing, 23 exact blocked shots. That's outstanding. 23 blocked shots is 23 blocked shots. And the Devils had a lot of chances, but Rangers got their bodies in front, took one for the team, and, just kept blocking shots over and over and over again. And the Devils, man, they had some good chances, but Barclay Goodrow had 3 blocks, Tyler Mott 2 blocks, I think Jimmy Vesey had a few blocks, but, it was a really good showing from the Rangers. Foxy, a nice game, 4 points. Man, and another thing is, the Devils gave away the puck a lot tonight, 13-3 in giveaways tonight. That's what the Rangers want, making the Devils work to get into the zone and just not letting them set up either. Because, if you let them set up and they tire you out, there's a good chance they're going to put one in the back of your net. But, even the power play for the Devils, unable to convert one. And they got a solid power play, they got a lot of talent. And the Rangers said, no, we're not allowing you to score tonight, and we're going to give you the best. And, I wouldn't really say the Rangers embarrassed the Devils. But, it really showed what the Devils are getting into. They're playing the Rangers. Rangers coming off an Eastern Conference Final appearance, so the Rangers know how to get it done. And this is a Devils team that's that just got their feet wet. Game 1, I fully expect the Devils to really give it to the Rangers in Game 2. And I mean, it's going to be a good game too. I mean, Vitek Vanacek wasn't his best tonight. I think he had like an 18 save percentage, something like that. Just not a great game from Vitek. And that's what I said in the preview of this series. You have Igor Shesterkin, a guy that's going to give you a chance every single night to win. And Vitek Vanacek is not nearly on the same level as Igor Shesterkin. And, that's probably part of the reason why, the Rangers, won this game, because Igor Shesterkin played a really good freaking game. I mean, that's the Igor Shesterkin that we need going down this series. And if they advance, that's the Igor Shesterkin we ride with. So yeah, the Rangers lead this series 1-0. And, also in this period 3, Kreider got his second goal, 11:07 elapsed time. Kane getting his first point of the playoffs, and also Adam Fox, another point there, his third. And later in that game, he had his fourth assist for the Philip Hedl empty net, and also Kakko got his first assist as well. He was also had a goal unassisted. But, this is only game 1. You still got to win 3 more to win the series. And, the Devils are going to come back, and they're going to show a really tough showing next game. They'll learn from this game. They'll see what they did wrong, and, you can't let the Devils get to what their game is. And that's playing fast and playing to, their liking. And I don't think they liked how they played tonight whatsoever. I mean, the Rangers were all over the Devils, not letting them set up or anything. And, they missed the net a lot. I think they had over 40-something shot attempts, and they missed the net a lot. So, they'll definitely work on that. And if, they're able to start burying those out in front, this series could be a long series. But, like I said, I don't value Game 1 too much to wrap this up. And, the Devils are a good team. They know how to come back in series. They know what to do. They got some experience over there. Rangers have experience. It's going to be a good series. I've said this a ton of times. This is going to be the best series in the playoffs, I think. Devils-Rangers is going to be the best series. And I'm not trying to be biased because, this is strictly about the New York Rangers. I just think, how these two teams match up, the scenario, the Battle of the Hudson, it's going to be a good series. A lot to look forward after Game 1. It's going to be good. And, this is going to wrap up episode number 17. I am your host, Vin. This has been the Inside the Booth podcast. And as always, let's keep going. Let's go Rangers, and always stay safe out there. And let's go. Peace.